Hi, I'm Andre, a Black Nerd Story. So yes, if you're following me on Twitter or Instagram at Black Nerd, you probably saw that I was at the Solo, a Star Wars Story world premiere, the movie premiere for Solo. A lot of actors, celebrities, even personalities from YouTube were at this event, and I was personally not invited. Everybody hates Chris. But luckily, my good friend Lamarr Wilson was invited on behalf of Dolby, and they were kind enough to extend that invitation out to me as well. So thank you, Lamarr. Thank you, Dolby. I really appreciate you taking me. So much fun to hang out with Lamarr, to see all the celebs walking the carpet and making fun jokes and silly times before seeing the actual movie. This is where footage from said event will pop in, probably right about now. What's up? I'm at the Solo, a Star Wars Story premiere. I got my own lens flare going right now. The lens flare is right in my face.
There is me. I'm right here.
Cheering for you, Lamarr.
I'm here, guys.
You cannot keep this crowd in check. They're just cheering for Lamarr the entire time.
George Lucas is here.
Looking forward to Turtles.
Oh my God.
Oh boy. Okay. Don't want no trouble. We're just hanging out. Just want to see the movie. They turned around. They turned around. Lamarr, we safe. We safe. Woo. We good. We good.
It feels pretty amazing. It feels really good. Yeah.
People are really dressing up. It's fantastic.
Just being cool and fun. Have fun with these guys. It was great.
We're getting close to final minutes. We've been seeing some celebs. Lamarr, we saw some folk.
We saw Daenerys.
We saw.
I don't know her real name.
Your name's Daenerys. Oh wait. Danny Newton's about to come by real quick.
Danny, love you.
I love you.
Donald Glover.
We saw Donald Glover.
Finally.
We didn't get super close to him, but we felt his aura. We felt his presence.
We need to be bought by Disney.
Yeah, well, how do we get Disney's Black Nerd Comedy and Disney's Lamarr Wilson going?
We need our own podcast.
Wilson, yes, Wilson, a Star Wars Story.
and a galaxy far away with no views.
So far, it's so far you can't even find it on a map. And Andre, not so in Infinity War, because it lasts about 2 minutes.
Maybe they throw us on Freeform.
Dude, we'll be lucky to be on ESPN too.
Why you not sorry?
Now he's coming over here.
Sorry, no. Okay.
He's all good. Pound it. Yes. You can't take us nowhere.
Nowhere.
Sorry. Sorry.
Don't be sending me
a Star Wars Story. Good times. Speaking of good times, you know what was a good time? This movie. Yes, I want to tell you how I felt about this movie, but I'm only going to give you a reaction because the embargo for reviews has not lifted yet, so I cannot go into full detail about the movie. I can just tell you my social media reaction, how I felt about it. I thought the movie was fun. It was not the disaster that some people were dreading it was going to be, and I wouldn't say it's the best Star Wars movie because it would be hard to say that because you couldn't have this movie without having the Star Wars movies previous to it. You kind of have to have Solo to then have Solo. But it actually ended up being a fun Star Wars movie, a fun movie overall, and a fun Star Wars prequel, which is a good thing to be able to say. I definitely had more fun with it than I thought I was going to. I enjoyed myself. I applauded. I laughed at times. I had a good time. It's a good, fun movie. I thought all the performances ranged from good to great, but I thought everyone did a good job. Yes, I thought everyone did a good job. Even some people that I was like, I don't know if you're gonna do a good job, I thought did a good job. My personal favorites were Donald Glover as Lando, of course, nailed it. And there's this robot that he has, L3, who I thought was really fun and hilarious. And Chewbacca, man, Chewbacca is so good for me in this movie. I feel like this Wookiee has more depth and story than a lot of human characters in general, not just in Star Wars, I just mean in general. That just sounded like I was gargling. That did not sound like a Wookiee yell at all. That sounded like I just got some phlegm in my throat that I can't get out. Ew, no, actually, no, God. This movie is exciting. It feels like a heist film. It feels like a Western. I have to make sure I say that correctly because a lot of times I'll say Western. I don't know why, but I say Western instead of Western. I also will say lantern instead of lantern. That's because of my Southern dialect. Or should I say Southern dialect? Ugh. But yes, it feels like a heist film. It feels like a Western, and I really like that in this movie. It kind of gave a different vibe of seeing that kind of genre, but played in the Star Wars space universe. As for the rest of the movie, it just felt like Star Wars, man, and that was good in many cases because it felt fun and Star Warsy and nostalgic, of course, because you had some throwbacks and references in there. And then there were other times where, because it's a Star Wars movie, it falls into some typical Star Wars tropes. Same with it being a prequel film, not just a prequel Star Wars film, but just a prequel film in general. But like I said, overall, I had a good time with this movie. I want to see it again. I'll probably talk about it again either when the review embargo lifts, or I might just wait until the actual movie comes out and then talk about it then. And that's it. That's the last I'll say anything about it. I'm gonna tell you how I feel about Solo, and then I'm out. And I'm not coming back until they do a music documentary, Star Wars story, about the Cantina Band. A Star Wars story. That's the sequel. Does this help you at all? Does this make you more or less hyped to go see Solo, a Star Wars story? Are you gonna go see it regardless? If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, please subscribe. Also ring that bell to be notified of future videos I make. Be part of that squad by the bell. I love you like a play cousin. I'm Addy 5000. And for all the Wookiees that are watching,